beautiful mind like Russell Crowe. I tried to hustle snow. Now I sit in the front row. I had to grow. I've been to and fro. Put holes like Kama Sutra holes. Got hit with bottles, gases left. I needed sutures to close it. If it ain't dope, don't put your nose in it. Stay in a child's place. This grown man business.
What up, though? What up, though? What up, though? Everybody, welcome back in again and again to the Give Me My Props Sports Betting Podcast / family. I am Larry Williams, aka that one real famous white guy that's sitting at the BET Music Awards. That's for hip hop right now. He is Jan Bond, aka Gin and Juice.
What up, though?
And this is the Give Me My Props Sports Betting Podcast / family, where we talk about all things NFL and NBA sports betting related, as well as life, love, and other stuff. And we want to welcome y'all back in. It is week 6 in the NFL right now, Jan. It seems like this going back kind of fast, don't it, bro?
Yeah. So like we just was talking about preseason like a week ago, but yeah, week 6 already.
We like to open up the show talking about other stuff, and since you said the word preseason and I didn't, guess whose preseason is on right now? The NBA preseason, Jan. You know, I'm excited because I really love the NBA, and you know, whether you want to admit it or not, that was one of your first loves too, whether you love it as much as you used to or not. But you know, NBA is big for you.
Yeah. It used to be that was my first girlfriend until she did me wrong, so I switched over switched over to the NFL, and I've been over there since.
Chet played Wemby last night, man. So Wemby is the number 1 pick from this year, and Victor Wembanyama, and Chet is the number 2 pick from last year. He was the second pick last year, right?
Yeah. Chet was number 1, wasn't he?
No, Chet wasn't 1. The kid we like went 1. Paolo.
I thought that was the year before last.
Paolo.
Paolo was last year?
Yeah, Paolo was last year.
Oh, wow. Okay. I thought that was the year before that.
Well, anyways, Chet and Wemby played last night. If you ask me, and Chet not really a rookie, man, but this is his first year playing, obviously, because he sat out with injury all last year. But, Chet came in and he dropped 20. Wemby dropped 20. Chet had a little better auxiliary stats, but I don't want to spend a lot of time on that. Want to do some public relations. Cool ass Uber driver the other day. But he said he would listen to the show. I said I was gonna shout him up. So shout out to that cool ass Uber driver. And shout out to our forever benefactor, Al. Al, friend, family member, like confidant, Patreon. Al, we love you, bro. Who else is listening that I would like? Oh, shout out down there in Tucson. Mark, bad break. We kind of warned you about your Texans, but I won't dive too far into it before I talk about that game. But just love you, man. Wanted to shout you out. Shout out to them boys that used to hang out on a block called Philadelphia. I don't know if they want me saying their name on here, but I'm saying it, so and nobody can stop me. Your name's Seth. Your name's Vars. Okay. No, just joking. Shout out Rio too. No, it's a whole host of y'all boys over there, and much respect to whoever winning the Madden. I know y'all keep going with this Madden thing. Y'all crazy with that. So. Shout out, man. No more public relations. You got anything you want to say?
Nope.
Let's do Return of the Man. We had some big names come back last week, bro. Like, some big names come back last week. One guy dudded out. One guy went, he didn't go 8. But, matter of fact, hey, let's just say, welcome back to Joe Burrow's arm too. His arm is back. I don't know what the hell happened. Him and Jamar Chase, they was the greatest show on earth yesterday, right? They was ringling Bagley's or whatever it is.
Yeah, he was unguardable. I don't know how you just let somebody just go bananas on you, but he did.
I mean, it happens. I mean, sometimes people just kind of better than you, and that's like the nature of sports, Dan. I mean, I don't think Jalen wanted the 81 put up on them, but it happened. I don't know why I just pulled that up. We wasn't even talking about nothing about basketball. It just, that's just one of the more embarrassing times where you feel like they should have did something, Right. But let's get on with it. Thursday's game doesn't look like there's any real excitement. The line was at 9.5. Denver's going out to Kansas City. No reason on earth why I think Denver can win this game. They are bad. Everybody's on Sean Payton's ass, who's the coach of the Broncos. Sherry, I'm sorry. If you listen to the podcast, Denver, God, they may be the worst team in this thing. They may be.
Yeah, Carolina probably worse than them, but Denver's bad. Like you said, everybody hates Sean Payton right now. Threw another coach under the bus, and he had to really live with that last weekend. But Denver is getting 10.5 points. And Kansas City pretty much dominate Denver for the last 10 years.
Ever, right?
Right. This is crazy, but in the last 10, Denver is 5-5 against the spread. So I don't like the 10.5. It's a little bit too high for me. I'm staying away from this game. But Kansas City will win this game as a pick'em. But I'm not betting this game. I'm not taking 10.
I'm probably gonna throw it in there with a parlay on that. But both me and Jan are picking Kansas City, and we're standing by that. And we're not saying, we telling you Denver 500. If you're gonna fool with Denver and try to take the point, I don't recommend it. First game coming on. Tighten up, okay? Tighten up, Baltimore, because you're going to Nashville. And I saw Mr. Henry last week. He didn't look like he was playing around, man. Derrick Henry looks like he's trying to get into form. Baltimore, tough loss last week. Sputtering into this week. They're underdogs, home. The game's in London. No, they're not in Nashville. They're in London, aren't they?
Yeah, this is a London game. 9:30 a.m.
What's the NFL doing?
Thanks, NFL. I got to wake up at 9:30 Eastern again.
First of all, I give you my Thursday night. I give you my Monday night. I give you all day Sunday, from noon to whatever. Now you want my Sunday morning, so you don't even want me to go to church, huh?
No.
I got a family, NFL. I can't afford to keep doing this kind of stuff. I need to save my soul, too. Geez, oh, bees, NFL. All that being said, I mean, Baltimore's better than them, but, I don't know, man. I got to take Baltimore, but I don't feel good about this one. We know every week is going to be at least 5 upsets, but I don't feel good about it. But I'm taking Baltimore, and I'm gonna write my name by it. So.
Yeah, give me the Titans. I don't feel good.
I'm gonna take the Titans too, dude. I'm taking the Titans. I'm going with you, dude. I'm not doing it. I wanted to do it. You know what? For the fans, hey y'all, I ain't gonna bet it. I'm not betting it. If the Titans was at home, I'd bet it. But I ain't betting it.
Definitely, London game. I'm almost leaning to taking the under, as far as betting purposes. But I haven't did it. Just a lean. I'm thinking about it. But give me Tennessee in the game. I'm not betting the game. As of right now, I'll pass on the bet.
You want to look up something? Should we be looking up stuff right now? We can look up stuff. There have been buys and all kinds of crap.
Oh yeah, we always do stuff.
Look up what the first London score was. Go to that one. What the over-under was there and what they scored.
This season?
The very first game. Who Jacksonville played? They played the...
Atlanta. Talking about this season,
Falcons?
Right? Yeah, they played the Falcons.
Yeah, they played the Falcons. Yep.
And they actually what was that, week 2? No, that was
week 3.
week
No, that would be week 4. Week 4.
What week we in now? Yeah, it's week 4.
Or week 6. Yeah, so it was week 4.
Yeah, week 4. Actually, yep. The game went under 42. Actually, yep, under 42. Jacksonville
so
won.
Under.
Yep, they hit the under. Jacksonville won 23-7.
Now, here's 23-7. I don't know how long they had been there, but okay. So here's my point. I'm trying to say the team that just shows up in London ain't gonna score a lot of points.
Right.
And both of these teams just showed up in London.
Yeah, but but Baltimore is going later. I think Tennessee actually left today, and I think Baltimore is getting there Friday. So I think from that standpoint, Tennessee has the edge. But it's gonna be a slow game for both teams because both teams are, it's still both teams just kind of getting there. I would lean to the under. Like I said, I might bet the under.
Yeah, I think I might bet the under too. I think I'm putting an asterisk and the under on this. That's what I'm doing, dude. Yep.
All right, let's move on. DC Commanders going to Atlanta. Tough out, Howard, man. I feel for you guys, man. Seems like DC's always catching a bad break, and they even got a bad name for the team. I don't really like that team name. But moreover, to play on the field, just some bad breaks down the stretch. I think they did the right thing on 4th down. Everybody's saying they should have went for it. Hindsight 2020 always. I'm gonna take Washington, even though Atlanta is really, really tough. But Ritter's luck's got to run out at some point.
Yeah, I'm actually with you. I'm actually going to take Washington too. They looked real good against Philly, and then looked bad against Chicago, and I think they bounced back. Atlanta is not that great. They pretty solid, and they pretty decent at home too. But give me Washington. And I'm not betting this.
Yeah, I'm not betting it for sure. I'd like them to win the game.
Yeah, I think Washington should win, but I'm not betting it. It's an ugly
What's the
game.
line on it? We're not gonna bet it. No need to worry about the line. Let's move on. Speaking of Chicago, I think they came up in the previous conversation. Speaking of Chicago, Minnesota losing their best offensive player going to Chicago, where it's already kind of tough to play there. Fields, last 2 games, has been on a tear. I'm going to take Fields in this one, bro.
Yeah, I'm actually with you on that. The Minnesota is -2.5. They're playing in Chicago. Minnesota has been the most unlucky team this whole season. They pretty much, their season is going the exact 360 as last year. Last year they won the most one-possession games. Now they lost the most one-possession games. And I'm actually betting this. And I hate to say it, but give me Chicago money line. I'm betting it, but I don't feel great about it. But I'm betting it. Give me Chicago money line.
Fields has been playing pretty good these past couple of games, and I've been getting slaughtered in my fantasy league for not playing him. But my rationale was like, okay, so he plays really good against Russell Wilson. Do you really trust him to play good again the next week? And
Right.
it turns out he did. I don't know that I can leave him on the bench again. And I'm not going to. I think he had a lot of fantasy value last year, didn't he?
Oh, definitely. He was top 10 in fantasy points, even though he wasn't a top 10 quarterback. But fantasy, he was really good last year. It just didn't equate to real life. That's why they call it fantasy. But
Is that why they call it fantasy game? Let's move on.
Seahawks, super tough team against Cincinnati Bengals. Going to Cincinnati, Burrow's arm looked crazy last week. Jamar Chase did go completely bananas. I mean, BANANAS. He went off. And as tough as I think Geno and the gang are, mm, maybe this is the point where Cincinnati starts rolling. But you know how much I like Geno, but I like him better at home. He's losing this one. I'm gonna pick Cincinnati. That's a shocker because when we talked about it previously, I said I was going to Seattle. No, it's probably gonna be upsets in there. I'm gonna take Cincinnati.
Yeah, give me Seattle. I'm not jumping on the Cincinnati Burrow is back bandwagon, but he did look really good last week. But I predicted some regression from the Bengals in the preseason. I thought they would take a fall, and I thought they wouldn't probably gonna make the playoffs actually. But give me Seattle.
Automatically mean they go, and I mean I agree with you on both of those points. I do. I agree that there's gonna be some regression. I agree that they probably ain't gonna make the playoffs, but do that mean they're gonna lose to Seattle?
Right. No, that doesn't mean that. But I'm not betting it either. But give me Seattle as far as picking it.
Moving on. It seems like we getting through the game kind of fast. Frisco going to Cleveland. Shocker in this game for one of us. It ain't me. Newsflash, it ain't me. I'm taking San Francisco. They're blowing out everybody. They look like those old Alabama college football teams from a few years ago. They look like Georgia here in the past couple of years. They look like, when Kansas City was just blowing out everybody. Buffalo, these teams, they look like one of those teams. I don't know how long it lasts. Purdy looks amazing. They just got everything clicking over there. I cannot pick against them, Jan. I'm taking them.
Yeah, I'm kind of with you too. It's hard to pick against San Fran, even though they're going to lose at some point. And I think I'm going to.
They're not going 17 and 0.
No, they're not. And I'm trying hard to pick the loss when they. I'm gonna try real hard to pick that loss, and I'm gonna do it, but not today.
You had a real shot last week, and look how that turned out. That's one of the games you'll look on there and be like, they could lose that game, right?
Yeah, and they blew the doors off of.
I mean, geez,
the doors off of Dallas.
Is everybody okay down there?
No, they're not. The internet goes crazy either way. Like the Dallas fans go crazy on the internet when they win, and the Dallas haters go haywire crazy when Dallas loses. They will not stop. It's a war of Dallas haters and Dallas lovers. Like it goes crazy. But
it's like the Hatfields and the McCoys, right?
Right. But I might actually, and I'm probably gonna bet this. You know what? Oh well, I just looked at the number. The number is really low. I was gonna say I'll bet the under on this, but the under is at 37.5 right now. That's kind of low.
Wow.
Yes.
They might put up 37 on Cleveland. Cleveland's got a good defense.
Yeah, Cleveland got a good defense. Both of these teams are top 5 in the league defense. 49ers are actually top 5 in offense and defense. You know what I'm saying?
And Cleveland is where in offense?
Yeah.
Near the bottom.
Right.
Near the bottom.
Yeah, but they do got a good defense. I hate them not having Chubb, but they had Chubb. I would pick the
Chubb,
Browns.
Man, shout out to Nick Chubb.
Yeah, shout out to Nick Chubb.
That was one of the most horrific injuries.
Yeah.
At the resolution in these TVs get better. They showing you more of these injuries. You know what I mean? As technology advances, they doing stuff with these injuries that, we didn't used to see this stuff this pronounced. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like you can damn near, they damn near showing you, the X-ray on the field.
Right.
I've seen it though, where they show the little body guy, and then they be like, he broke this part right here.
Oh yeah.
You've seen that, haven't you?
Yes.
Yeah, that's pretty crazy. Are you picking against Frisco?
No.
I know you. What happened, Jan? We did all that talking before the show.
Right. And this is my I'm on the ledge. Somebody come get me down. bet, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, this. Those that listen to the show a couple of times or more than once, I have said that analogy a couple of times where I get kind of crazy. Like, I just want to leap, like a leap with a bet, and this is it. But I backed off. I came to my senses. Um, I'm walking back down the ladder. Uh, I'm staying away from this game. Give me the 49ers
Okay.
as a pick 'em, but I'm not betting this game at all.
Any reason on God's green earth that Carolina can go down to Miami and beat them? Any
No.
reason to believe that can happen?
No.
No
No.
streak, no nothing,
No.
nothing points to them.
No. Panthers stand no chance of beating the Dolphins.
Spread was 14.5 last I looked at it. Or 14?
It's 13.5 now. It actually went down. So,
Oh wow. Okay.
so maybe people are jumping on the Dolphins minus
I
13.
mean, you give me 47 points, I take.
Right. Well, actually, yeah,
93 points.
it's the other way. If the line went down, I mean, people are taking the 13.5, right? That's I mean the 14. That's what that means.
Yeah, they want to make it harder for you to get.
Yeah. So I'm not taking minus 13.5. I almost want to bet plus 13.5 just off principle, but I'm not doing it. You know what I'm saying? I'm not doing it. The Panthers are terrible. They get railroaded. It's possible the Dolphins could let them hang around just because they bored or something, but I don't want no parts of plus 13 or minus 13.5. I don't want no parts of this. I might money line this, but it's not a lot of value with the money line big
No,
favorites
what is it,
this
like
week.
minus 900?
Yeah, it's minus 900. There's nothing you really can do with that.
You can put it with. I'm gonna put it with my Chicago pick because Chicago is an underdog in that game, and I don't know why. I cannot figure out why they're underdogs at home and the other team just lost their best player. Why are they? Why is Minnesota favorite, bro?
Right.
Why have they beat? Do they have any like quality wins? They have one win, don't they?
Yeah, over the Carolina Panthers, which they was actually losing the game.
They was losing the game. Yeah,
Most of the game, they were losing.
I might parlay the Miami with that to try to turn it into something because I don't think Carolina beats them at all. One of the more interesting matchups. Anything you want to say on that game? I'm sorry because I kind of went away from the game without you.
No, I'm done with it.
Yeah, ugh, God. Hopefully the Dolphins don't play with their food as much as we do. Okay. Let's get out of there. Detroit going down to Tampa. Now we know Detroit people love to party in Florida. Will we go down there and be? When I say we, I mean us Lions fans. Will we show up big at the game? That's first and foremost, and then secondly, will we walk out of there victorious? This is a very, very intriguing game. 3-1 against 4-1. I think Detroit Lions got some more quality wins. But people gonna try to challenge me on that or whatever. I like the Lions. I think they was giving up 3 points. It might be another blowout, bro. Like the Lions look insane, man. They look just as dangerous as Philly. In fact, they look more dangerous than Philly, in my opinion. They do. I'm not saying they better. They just have looked more dangerous. They look just as dangerous as Kansas City, Philly, Buffalo. They look, San Francisco. I don't know if they look as dangerous as San Francisco. Even though San Francisco stole one of their plays. Ran the same play. Stole the daggone play. So I'm going Lions, and I'm super confident about it, too. What about you?
Actually, I want to lean to the Bucks, but the Lions are been playing out.
You guys.
The Lions been playing out their mind. The Lions are actually number 1 in the NFL against the run. They're top 6 in defense and they're top 6 in offense. And I have never seen a Lions team. I might have to go back to when I was a kid. The last time the Lions had a stat like that. The Lions playing out their mind, so I give them credit. It's just I like the home underdog, so I'm kind of leaning to the Bucks a little bit, but it's just a lean, and I'm not betting it. But as a pick on the sheet, just write the Bucks down for me. But I'm not betting this game. And I know y'all out there, what are y'all betting? Because we made a lot of passes. I like to be organic. I don't like to.
I'm betting that Chicago game.
Yeah, I am too. But it been times on here we had a lot of bets, and it been and this is one of the days. It's like we don't have any bets, but I like to be organic. If I don't see nothing, I'm not just gonna force something for the sake of the show. I'm just not what I'm saying. We gonna still come over here and give you some info, but if I don't see
the stats gotta dry this stuff, so we're not gonna just willy nilly bet no crap, and we definitely ain't telling y'all to bet no willy nilly. But
yeah.
I'm telling you right now, I'm betting the under in the London game because I think the under's gonna hit. I think it's hitting both games already. I'm also betting that that Chicago wins that game at home. I mean, I'm gonna bet that, bro. I'm not. I'm not gonna keep running away from every opportunity to get some of their bread, dog. They don't be knowing what they're talking about every time.
Right. I agree.
So let's not be so hard on us. Here's another game that we've got a fact pattern on this game, Jan. We've studied this game. We got a lot. It flipped on us, but it's still something alive about this game. Colts going over to Jacksonville, Gardner Minshew under the gun. He is a spoiler, bro. I do not like Gardner Minshew.
Yeah.
He is a mess. Yeah. JT's back. He didn't do very well, but Zach Moss went off. So, I don't know if they need him. That's like I'm auditioning for my next job game. So.
It definitely was. He definitely had some motivation when JT signed that check. But the Jacksonville Jaguars have been dominant against the Colts. They actually, they've been dominant against the Colts in Jacksonville. So I still like it. Gardner Minshew is a spoiler. He is. And I definitely would feel real good about this if Richardson didn't get hurt. He was the quarterback. I would have just bet this with no, not even a thought. Just bet it. Don't even think about it. Set it and forget it. I would have did that with this game. But I kind of thought about it because of Minshew coming in. I actually think Minshew can keep this game really close. So I'm kind of scared of this -4. But I'm going to do it off principle because I didn't hit this Jacksonville Colts.
We didn't hit it at least 3 times.
Yeah, we didn't hit it at least 3 times. When Jacksonville wasn't even good, we was hitting this the last couple seasons. Jacksonville is good at home against the Colts. They dominate them at home. Give me Jacksonville -4. I'm gonna bet it. I'm just gonna set it and forget it. Not even think about it. I'm just gonna bet it. I'm betting it. I'm standing on it.
And I think I am too. We both taking Jacksonville. Like I don't think either one of us are saying go away from Jacksonville.
Yeah.
And let's go ahead and put the asterisk by that because we're that's one that I think I'm a bet too.
Yeah, it's gonna bet.
And to be honest, I think it's safe. Even though I hate Gardner Minshew, he's scary. He's a big scary monster. He's the big fat policeman at the door. All of that. He's a big bad guy. He's the Ryan Fitzpatrick reincarnated. You really don't want to see this guy. Yeah. He is Nick Foles 2K.
Yes.
Okay. He is I'm afraid of him.
Doug Flutie. Throw that in there too.
Doug Flutie. Didn't Flutie start for a while?
Yeah, he did. But Minshew did too. Minshew started for a while too.
Yeah, he did.
And it's the revenge game for Minshew. I started for Jacksonville. Y'all got me up out of here.
Oh yeah, I forgot about it. He did use it as the revenge game for him.
Yeah, so that scares me. It does scare me. Now that I said that, I almost want to cross it off. Now I'm gonna stick with it though. I'm gonna stick with it.
He's not the starter for a reason, right?
Right. I mean, he good enough to be in the league, but never good enough to build a team around. Jeff George. It's a lot of them. We went through the list of people. People our age know who Jeff George is. He was one of them. Like, he's good enough to be in the league, good enough for a team to bring him in, but not good enough to stick with him and build our franchise around you.
Remember when you thought Jeff George was going to be good?
Right.
Remember when we thought Jeff George was going to be good?
Right.
So, shout out to Bruce Willis, too. What the hell is he doing at the BET Hip Hop Awards, Jan?
He probably doesn't know himself.
But let's move on. Let's speaking of multicultural things and things that may look a little wacky. New Orleans, they're going down to Houston. Love my guy Mark. Mark, you got a big bad scary defense coming in. Stroud ain't threw a pick. Mm, it ain't looking good, bro. I gotta pick No in this. I'm not like super confident. Um, but this is another game that I'm gonna bet, but it has nothing to do with the win or loss. I'm taking the damn under in this game. I'm taking the under. Nobody's gonna stop me. I think New Orleans defense continues to be New Orleans defense. I'm gonna take New Orleans to win the game, but I'm definitely betting the under. I may put them together, but I doubt it.
Yeah, and I'm actually with you on that. New Orleans been killing unders. Give me in the spread is kind of high. It's at 42.5 right now. Give me New Orleans under 42.5. I'm betting it. And I'm picking the Saints to win the game, but I'm not betting the Saints to win the game. I'm just betting the
No,
under.
I'm not betting the Saints to win. I'm definitely betting the under, which is 42.5 if you get it as soon as the clock strikes 3. I don't know. Whenever you get this, like you'll probably hear it tomorrow or whenever you're listening to the show. It may have changed. It's at 42.5 right now, and I'm about to jump on that boy.
Yes.
So, and if we played the pause game, that would have been an appropriate moment to say pause right there. But I'm not gonna play that game with you young folks. I'll let you guys have it. Patriots going to Vegas. Bill Belichick against his former staff member. What do you got to say about this game, Jan? Any reason that we should pick the Patriots in this game because they're not a better team? Is there any
No.
reason we should pick the Patriots?
No, there's no reason. I'm picking the Raiders. I'm probably even going to bet it myself. Um, this is the Jimmy Garoppolo, the McDaniels,
Revenge game, right?
Josh McDaniels.
Josh McDaniel.
Yeah, so you got two ex-Patriots coming back for revenge on Dark Vader.
Gargamel. Freaking
Yes.
dude.
Yeah. So, and the Patriots are terrible. This
they're
line
bad.
actually probably should be bigger than 3, but they are terrible.
Vegas loves them.
They love them. They haven't scored in 2 weeks, and they still got like a -3. Like they,
Have not scored a touchdown in 2 weeks, Jan.
yes, 2 weeks.
Oh man, you guys want to sound smart at the water cooler? Go to work and say that kind of crap to your local freaking. Say that at your local watering hole or at your job where you're around the copy machine. And when you do, make sure you give me my damn props too, and give Janice props, please. Nobody knew the Patriots. Hadn't
Oh,
scored in
let me
2
let me
weeks.
let me take that back. I'm sorry. Sorry, Patriots. They scored 3. It's okay. I'm sorry,
Oh,
Patriots.
God, I thought you were just talking touchdown, but it's still.
38-3, 34-0. Sorry, Patriots fans. I'm sorry.
Jesus,
Don't kill me.
please. Do we need to spend any more time on that game?
No.
What's happening? Arizona, the Rams, you let me down. I thought Philly came in that thing kind of limping. Philly looks like they ready to lose a damn game. Who's gonna beat them? I thought the Rams would. Arizona going to the Rams. Gotta pick the Rams. Cooper Kupp looked amazing in his return last week, Jan. Much different story than what was going on with JT out there in Indianapolis. Cooper Kupp looked ready to go. Still didn't have enough sauce to knock out the Eagles. But him and Puka Nakua, Puka Nakua? Is that?
Yeah,
Hey,
close
listen,
enough. Close
they-
enough.
Hey, I mean, hey, them boys serious.
Yeah. Yeah.
I
Actually,
like the Rams.
I like the Rams as well. The Cardinals mean well. They mean well. Like it's like bless their little heart. You know what I'm saying? They've been really playing hard, but they just don't have it. They don't have the talent. Don't have the quarterback. Josh Dobbs is playing for
Job.
another job. And he actually threw his first pick last week too. That was kind of a weird stat. Like he didn't throw a pick until last week.
If it sounds like I'm opening a bag of cookies, it's because I am. Okay, it's because I am. Arizona's not beating the Rams. But it's got to be some upsets, and I don't know that we really nailing. I think in our picks we've only picked two. We know it's going to be at least at the minimum it's going to be four. At the very minimum it's going to be four. I really want to say five. Philly going to the Jets, riding high off the win. Philly won, but they kind of limped into that victory, in my most humble opinion. What do you got to say about this game? I cannot pick against Philly. Jets just, they're bad. They got to win last week, but I'm not sold.
No, I'm not so either. And I actually like the Jets coming into the season. They was one of my worst the first team's potential, but with the Aaron Rodgers injury, of course, put that to an end for me. They still have a good defense, still have a good running game. If Zach Wilson can never complete a pass, they might be okay, but I can't pick this against the Eagles. I just can't. It's -7, and I hate taking anything over like 5 points. I don't like taking. So I'm not betting this game, but I'm picking the Eagles to win as a pick 'em. So I'm out of here.
Tough out in that game. Pick 'em, Eagles, pick 'em, Larry. Definitely not betting the game. If you ask me, the damn Eagles look like they're ready to lose a game. And we run up against the clock. Giants, super bad. Buffalo, tough loss in London. Back at the crib, no daggone way on God's green earth. And I don't know why I keep saying that. But no damn way that they let the Giants come in there and beat them. No way, Jose. Give me the Bills. And I know it's like 14 and a half. I wouldn't even care. I think they put up 5,000 points. You see what they did to Miami.
Right. Yeah. Giants, Buffalo. Battle in New York. New York State. Battle in New York State.
The buff.
Yeah, give me the buff. Give me the buffs.
Shout out Montana Avenue and Benny and those guys.
Yeah.
Westside Gun and etc.
Giants made.
Go ahead.
Giants made a huge mistake by paying the quarterback and not Saquon. Huge mistake.
They talking about firing the damn coach over there.
They probably need to fire whoever co-signed signing Daniel Jones to that much money and let Saquon just dangle out there. Give me the Bills. And I don't like to take that many points, but 14 might be safe. But I'm not betting it. Give me the Bills.
I like it. No reason to take the Giants in here, and I ain't gonna force it. Last game of the week, Monday night game, Dallas going to the Chargers. Dallas pummeled by the 49ers. I mean, pummeled, dude.
Yeah.
Like, I think that they have to get this game, though I really like the Chargers in this. I don't know that I could pick against Dallas. It's a desperation win. I think they have to win this game, and so I'm going to pick them to do so.
Yeah, I'm with you on that. Dallas is like a fight back team. They got embarrassed, and they usually have these games where they get embarrassed like this. So yeah, give me Dallas. I think they bounce back. It is desperation. They up against the wall. Give me Dallas.
And so are we. So here's what it's gonna be, boys and girls. We're betting some of this stuff. We're gonna bet the under on the New Orleans game. So you want to take the under there. We're taking Jacksonville over the Colts on the money line. We're gonna take the under in the London game, and we're taking the Bears on the money line. So those are our 4 bets. Give me my damn props if they hit. Best bet is what, Jan?
You want to do the under? The under New Orleans? You want to roll with that again?
Yes, the under New Orleans.
Yeah,
and when it hits, please tell the people what to do.
Give me my props.
Give them his daggone props, folks. We out, man. I love y'all. Jan don't.